Candidate information is great, but it needs to be presented in a way that makes sense for each user. Let's see how to make this happen in recruiting. For busy recruiters and managers, the Job Applications Grid View feature helps save time when reviewing and comparing candidates without having to view too much information or drill down into individual applications. With this feature, you can create your own lists with both custom columns and designated fields in each column. The Personalized Candidate Lists privilege is needed to use this feature. Initially, the Job Applications list displays the default summary view. Notice some columns contain more than one field of data. For example, the Candidate column contains the candidate name, ID number, and location. There are two methods to use this time and space-saving technique, which we'll go over a little later. You decide to create a new efficient contact list view with just a few fields. Accessing the View menu shows all the available views. To start personalizing your view, select the Manage Views option. On the Manage Views page, click Add. Create your view name. Let's call this view Quick Contact. Next, simply start adding columns to your view. Start with the required candidate column. In this case, we'll enter candidate in the column header. The candidate name is already selected by default as a field. We'll add another field to this same column by selecting candidate info as the field category and candidate number as the additional field. This column now displays two fields of information. Let's pause here to go over the two ways to add multiple fields to a column. The first way, just shown in our example, is to simply add multiple fields when building a column. This method can be done by any user and include up to 3 fields from multiple categories. When these fields display, they are not separated by commas and cannot be reused by other users when creating lists. Another way is for an administrator to build preset compound fields. These compound fields can have up to 3+ fields selected in only one category. The truncated values will determine how many fields can fit in the column. There can only be one compound field per column, and the values are separated by a comma. Once built, compound fields can be used by any user to build new lists. Okay, back to building our quick contact list. This next column we'll name Candidate Contact. In this case, the administrator has already built a compound field for contacts, including phone number, email, and location. So we'll save time and add that to our column. Remember, a column can contain up to 3 individual fields or one compound field. You will complete this view by adding columns for status, experience, and education. With a total of 5 columns, you can easily see all the relevant information you need in one page view. On the Manage Views page, you can use actions to set the view as your personal default for all future sessions. Let's take this a step further from the administrator's perspective. He was impressed with your new view and wants to make it available for all users. Administrators need the Manage Candidate Job Application List privilege to create views for the whole team or specific roles. Let's start by copying your Quick Contact view. The administrator will tweak the list slightly by adding the word resume to the view name. The view type will be site level, since the view will be for all users. One last change, he'll add the resume link to the candidate column. On the Manage Views page, the new site level list appears and can also be made the global default if desired. Notice the actions allow the administrator to make new compound fields from here as well. The list now appears on the View menu selections. For more information on this topic, you can view the courses on Oracle University or reference the available guides on Oracle Help Center. Thanks for watching.